I met with them. I did ride-alongs. I did a lot of training, tactical training with them. I just wanted to be really confident with the weapons, with the gear, and how to enter rooms, clear rooms.
All right, well, congratulations on your show.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely loved it. Right off the bat, you and Vanessa have great chemistry.
Thank you. Everybody keeps talking about that, so I'm very, very happy.
Well, right away, because she's kind of the feisty, she's going to be troublemaker. And you're
For
kind
sure.
Of serious. Laurel and Hardy, basically.
Yes.
Right?
There's so many duos that are referenced, and I mean, I think our writers and showrunner drew from all of their favorites and tried to sort of inject a little bit of all those little famous duos that we know and love in this. So, yeah.
And I was reading up on you guys, and you're both from Canada.
Yes, that's
so
right.
How funny. And I just noticed Michael Xavier, too. He's
Yes.
from Canada.
Yes, yeah. Our whole cast is Canadian, so this is awesome.
Are you shooting in Canada?
We're shooting in Vancouver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
So how did you prepare this role? Like you said, you researched all these duos. How did you prepare for the role? Like, who did
I had not played a detective before, so I feel like I had a little bit more research to do. I had a lot more, I met with local law enforcement there in Vancouver, the RCMP, and I met with them. I did ride-alongs. I did a lot of training, tactical training with them. I just wanted to be really confident with the weapons, with the gear, and how to enter rooms, clear rooms. If I have someone, if there's a hostage, like just those little things that are sort of become second nature when you're an officer. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to see that, so that when we're on screen and those things are happening in our show, that they all feel accurate and real.
And you're the by-the-book kind of guy.
That's right, yeah.
And she's not by the book at all.
Our characters are very similar to our personalities, honestly.
Oh, really?
I think that's why we were cast.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm more sort of reserved and introverted, and Vanessa's much more bubbly and social and lively, so I think that we complement each other in that way in real life as we do in our characters as well.
So we had the chemistry test.
Yes.
That obviously came across.
I guess so. We did it over Zoom, which is difficult to sort of like convey chemistry and have that kind of intimacy shown, but we did our best, and I guess they liked it.
Mm-hmm. And how did you guys prepare to play these characters? Or just right off the bat, you guys got along?
Oh, I mean, yeah, we just got along. I wish there was a more interesting story, but we just sometimes you just click with someone,
Yeah.
You just click. We just did right away, and we didn't have much time. We got cast, and then we were shooting in about 3 weeks, so the preparation time was very little, and the time of rehearsal and sort of getting to know each other was very little, so we just had to kind of hit the ground running. And luckily we got along and had a great, I think we have a lot of similar, ideas and approaches and senses of humor, which really helped. We find the same things funny, so that helped.
Maybe because you guys are Canadian, I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
So what can we expect? The first episode kind of sets up that we're going to delve deeper into why you were sent to be what was the term, maritime?
Yeah, maritime units.
Maritime
unit. Boat cop, essentially.
The boat cop.
Yeah, not too exciting for him.
Right. So what can you tease us about that?
Yeah, I think in the pilot, certainly in the first 2 episodes, we plant little seeds of our sort of backstories, right? So for Ellis, it's his brother's murder a year ago, and that it's sort of unresolved. So it's hard to move on from a loss when it hasn't really been resolved. It sort of leaves that wound open and unable to heal. And then for Vanessa, we get a little sneak peek, not so much as Ellis, but we hear about how her mother's not around or was. She uses past tense, so sort of alludes to the fact that she's lost her mother and has some darkness there. So we keep the story moving and we get back to having fun and solving the crime, but we see that there's these little seeds planted for the audience that we're going to get to peel back those layers of the onions later in the season.
Yeah, the first episode ends with Max talking to her dad, played by Jason Priestley.
Yes, another Canadian.
Another Canadian, whoa.
Also from Vancouver.
But it kind of teases the fact that she might not have the best intention for your partnership, right?
Well, there might be another plan in the works. There might be another plan in the works, yeah. So, I mean, just like Ellis is sort of reluctant to work with her because he's just arrested her for identity theft, so he's very much like, okay, is she conning me? Is this all a lie? And I think the audience is sort of taking a similar stance of like, we love her, she's so fun, but can we trust her, right? That's sort of the game for Vanessa's character.
Yeah, because she's a thief, but then we find out she's kind of a good thief. Is there such a thing? A Robin Hood?
Yeah, Robin Hood is a great word. Right? It's just sort of like a thief with a moral compass that it's not trying to take from the poor or help people or take from disadvantaged people.
Until the end.
Oh, we'll see. You got to tune in.
But for me, I read it as like, oh no, is she gonna kind of screw with the guy?
Yeah, well, we gotta watch. You gotta see to the end of the season.
How many episodes have you shot yet?
We've done 10.
Oh, 10.
First season is 10, and obviously we're hoping for many more, and we should find out shortly.
Oh, that's great. And then I was reading you're Italian, of Italian descent.
Yes.
You speak Italian.
Yes.
So you go back to Italy, you can do movies
Yeah,
in
I was
Italian.
doing an Italian TV show right before this. I was in Italy shooting. I just wrapped. I was auditioning while I was still finishing shooting, and then I got this. So I left right from Italy, from Naples, and I flew to Vancouver
Oh, wow.
to start this. Yeah.
It's great to be bilingual. You can work both continents.
Yeah, it has been really rewarding. Yeah.
Well, it's nice to see.
Thank
All
you.
right. Well, thank you so much. I had a lot of fun watching this
Thank you, Lupe.
show.